Welcome to step 8 of DPM concept prescriptive. Usually, the maintenance practices a plant is having is recommended by a vendor. Our first step is to find out the economic risk and a residual risk if there is no maintenance. The second step is to find out the risk if only vendor recommendation is followed, which is usually the case. The third step is the assessment whether RCM analysis is beneficial. RCM analysis also includes good engineering practice. Once we find that the RCM analysis is needed, beneficial, we move on. To show the constraint, we map the constraint. Let's move towards the software screen. The fourth step is the mapping constraint. It is also called as resource leveling. The question be asked, for example, if there is certain task has been recommended and for some reasons or some bottlenecks, the customer is unable to carry out, is there any alternative available? How to avoid resource non-affected? This feature is called cost beneficial analysis or cost benefit analysis CB. Let's look graphical representation. There are three different parameters are there. First one is economical risk. Second one is the maintenance effectiveness index. And third one is the residual risk. The input comes to the residual risk by risk matrix. We use either 5 by 5 risk matrix or 6 by 6 risk matrix. In this case, we use 5 by 5 risk matrix. We are open to customers risk matrix. If it is different thing, we can apply it. There is no problem at all. The first one is economic risk. Here, what is the consequence on the cost is calculated, and this is called economic risk. It includes the production loss, material cost, manpower cost, resource cost, and for calculating the economic risk. And the middle one is the MEI. It is a ratio of level of analyzed risk reduction of annual cost and annualized cost of proactive actions. It is a ratio. The higher the MEI, the better it is. When you do a improved maintenance, the MEI improves. The graph is a percentage distribution. There are three different colors are there representing when we apply without carrying out DPM RCM. The first red one, for example, economic risk. The economic load when you carry out the maintenance on the assets using only vendor recommendations are only the existing maintenance practice. The blue one shows if you carry out the DPM prescribed the RCM process or FMEA process, and if there is significant difference between the economic risk, then we do recommend to carry out the DPM RCM process. But if not significantly different, then there is no need to do DPM RCM. Will not advise. The third purple colored is interesting one. The constraint management. Now, practically speaking, a plant there will be some constraint. Whenever a maintenance task is there, there would be some problem. Either the skilled, competent manpower is not available, either some special tools are missing, some special spears are not available, some heavy equipments are not there. These are the constraints. For example, you have forecast is there, then the machine condition is deteriorating and it won't be last more than say 1 month, and then you recognize that there is some major constraint is there. Now how do we go about it? Now this is called constraint. Now in DPM we have very advanced multiple library developed by core SMEs. Their accumulated experience have been gathered together, converted into a library, and then we pulled out special jobs to avoid that kind of task which is recommended and still managing the risk. Let's take a case where task recommended a particular skill level and we don't have that skill level. Competency is not there. Suppose this is task have been recommended either by vendor, by RCM or by good engineering practice. This task to be carried out. Now you have got a constraint with a skilled manpower. The risk is assets, the constraint available at the ground. Spares are not there, risk will be increased. Competent manpower is not there, risk will increase. Special tools are not there, risk will increase. Budget is not there, risk will increase. What is the impact on the risk? There are 10 tasks recommended and only 6 tasks can be carried out. Risk will increase. Suppose the task coming from RCM, you cannot do it due to some constraint. Then it will go to a constraint management. And then it will pick up from DPM library and generate a new set of tasks. These tasks are called resource recommendation leveling. Means you are managing the constraint. Those tasks are eliminated and new task has been come.